I'm Shrinika NS from CSC department. I am here to explain on my AR/VR project on HitMe game. In this video, I'm going to explain my Unity mini game called HitMe. This is a fun and simple game where balls keep appearing on the screen, where score keeps increasing and the timer counts down from 30 seconds. Now I will be explaining what you see on the Unity screen and what each part of this project does. This is a main Unity interface. This is a main Unity interface. On my screen you can see the Unity editor, which is the main software used to create and test games. Let's go through each part one by one. This is a hierarchy window where we have the hierarchy window. This shows all the objects that exist in my game scene, with each item here represents something visible or functional in the game. For example, main camera. This acts like the player's eyes. It captures the game view, which means whatever the camera sees is what appears on the game screen. Next is directional light. This is just like the sunlight in the real life. It makes objects visible by adding brightness and shadows. Next is a game manager. This is the brain of the game. It handles the main logic like the score, timer, and spamming of targets. Next is canvas, in which where we have two, that is score text and a timer text. This holds all the user interface elements like the score and timer. Inside this we have two, that is score text and the timer text. These display the player's current score and remaining time on the screen. Next is event system. This helps Unity detect clicks and other UI interactions. Next is target. This is the blue ball. This is a blue ball that the player clicks during the game to earn points. This is a blue ball. Next, this is a scene view, that is a middle section. At the center we have the scene view. This is like our design workspace. It allows us to place, move and adjust objects in the game world before playing. Here we can see our blue ball, the background and the score and the timer text. The blue ball, the score and the timer text. Next is a game view. Beside the scene view, we have the game view. This shows what the player will actually see while playing. For example, in my gameplay you can see score is 0 at the top left and the time is 30 at the bottom right, and the target sphere is in the middle. This is how the player experiences the game during play mode. Next we have inspector window. On the right side is the inspector window. Whenever I click on object in the hierarchy, the inspector shows all its details and properties. For example, if I click on main camera, I can adjust position, rotation and how much of the scene it captures. If I click on the game manager, I can connect it to the score, time, target and the text. Basically, the inspector is where we edit or customize any object settings. Next is project window. At the bottom we can see the project window. This is like the file explorer of Unity. It contains all the assets, files used in the game. We have folders like materials, prefabs, scenes and scripts. Where materials, these store colors or textures for objects, and prefabs, these are reusable objects like our target sphere, and scenes where all our game objects and design are stored, and the scripts, this folder holds the C# code that controls the game logic. Next is console beside project window. This shows any errors or messages when the game runs. It helps to find and fix problems in the code. Next, at the top center we will see three small buttons, that is play, pause and step. The play button starts the game. When we click play, the game runs inside Unity and we can test everything like clicking on the targets, checking if the score increases and seeing the timer go down. The pause button stops the game temporarily and the step button moves the game one frame at a time for testing. Next, game logic overview. Our project uses two simple scripts, that is GameManager.cs and the Target.cs, where GameManager.cs controls the main game functions like score counting, timer countdown and spamming targets, and the Target.cs handles what happens when the player clicks a target, such as increasing the score and making the target disappear. Now we will run the code, that is game. As we can see, all these balls appears here by hitting to one another, and also the score is increasing and the time is decreasing. Finally, we have time 0 and the score we have earned is 30. Balls appear one by one, and over time they start doubling, so more and more balls keep showing up, which makes the game more exciting. Each time a new ball spawns, our score increases and the time decreases from 30 seconds, as we see here. And how the game ends is, the game ends when the timer reaches 0. When the timer reaches 0, the score will increases to 30, and this is how our games end. This was a project that we have created from phase 1 to 4 in our given assignment. So this is a outcome of our game called HitMe. Thank you.